Hello and welcome back to a Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. So this is the first episode after I've been able to get any feedback from the first couple of episodes. So what have I done with this feedback? Well, we have added in a whole bunch of new characters of special interest. So basically, instead of going through each one individually, we'll talk about generally who they are. So, we have got the king here. He has a lot of siblings who were quite important in future Game of Thrones events, which may or may not happen in our playthrough, so we have marked a bunch of them. We have one in here who was particularly interesting right now, is Aegor Bittersteel, who I believe started the Golden Company, if I understand it right, so he might be worth keeping an eye out for. Probably won't do very much because he's leader of a mercenary company, but it's useful to know about him. Also have Raymond of Antler Vale up here, who apparently becomes a king beyond the wall, so maybe he could be a bit, he could be worth keeping an eye on. Also marked the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch here, just because it seems like something that we should know about. And marked another couple of people along the way, just because they might become interesting. Like I believe Daemon Blackfire, I think I've got the right one, might have been part of a Blackfire rebellion, so in the future, so maybe it might be good if we know about him. He is part of the Golden Company as well, which is interesting. Like just how the mods where it's put him. Maybe he just joined the court. Anyway, yes, another thing I want to check out is we have King Daemon, the Grey Lion of the Westlands over here, pointing out to me, which is a little interesting given that I believe they're meant to be, if I have a look around, Lord Paramounts. So this is a thing I noticed in the mod that one of the patch notes said something like you can be king, or that you don't have to choose to have them as Lord Paramounts. I never figured out how to actually do that, but there are ways to make them. So this must mean that the way I think it works is if, say, Darien was to go to war with someone, everyone, you'd have to call in the Lord Paramounts, like you'd have to call in Othar of the Vale, you'd have to call in Lord Paramount Medgar, but Daemon, he would just simply raise the troops as he would with a normal vassal. I don't know why this is the case, but that's how I think it works. It's also weird because his parent was a Lord Paramount, his grandparent was a Lord Paramount, so maybe this is a situation just for him? I don't know whether there's a context in the books for this, but that'd be it. Oh, forgot to add one person. I just realised I did not add the Iron Isles, because they're usually not part of the Iron Throne in the later bookmarks. Anyway, let's get back to being Lord Fossoway. Sir Raymond Fossoway. Never mind. Right. Exceptional military ruler happened to us. What's that? Oh, that's good. That's a lot of bonuses. Since I came to Stark Pike, we have never had a shortage of soldiers reinforcing our troops. Oh, so we are currently training troops for our liege. Training troops, is that the right one? Yeah, we are training troops for our liege. Interesting. We'll send a letter to him. I didn't actually fully realise we were marshal. We must be. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way of seeing that on our character somewhere. That'd be useful to know. Our opinion of him, we are his master arms. Yeah. Okay. We're also his cupbearer. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Well, we'll let time move on a little bit more. Yeah, we were also thinking about having a tournament, which we decided not to do because perhaps dying in a tournament before we have a son might be a little bit odd. What might be better, was a suggestion, was to wait until we have a son, then have a tournament as like a celebration of having a son, which seems like it might be a good idea. Anyway, history is a subject that has always fascinated you. You have spent the last few weeks studying the campaigns of Sir Garth VII, Gardner, the Gold Hand. There are many lessons to be learned from his deeds in war, repelling Dornish and Ironborn incursions, as well as defeating an alliance between Storm King and the King of the Rock in the last and greatest war. Well, we should devote some more time studying this. So, Sir Garth VII, Gardner, Gold Hand. So that would be probably one of the Tyrells? like one of his parents or grandparents. Mathos. Who we're looking for? We're looking for Garth. Maybe it's too far back for it to show up in one of these. It would be Dynasty Tree would be better. Garth. Oh, there's Gareth of Manticore. Maybe we can find him with the character finder. I'm interested in seeing whether you can actually find these characters. No, I don't think you can search for dead characters. That's a little unfortunate. Anyway, yes. We study military strategy a little bit more. That's nice. We got a little bit more martial. Oh, that's not us. That's Leo. Let's go back to us. Yeah, we're at 25 martial. We're actually really good at martial. Oh, we had some stuff happen there. It's been released from his dun. Attempted to imprison Paxter of Oakenshield. Oakenshield over here. What did he do? Can we find that out? Maybe opinion of Liege? Or Liege opinion of him? Faction member was a reason? Vicious rumors, possibly? Maybe it was a rumors event? I don't know. Right, let's carry on. See if we get any more events popping up. Raiders are from the Pirate Lords are happening. People are being released from dungeons. Oh, throughout the day you've caught yourself grinding your teeth and being unable to focus on anything for long. Suddenly, you realise why you have been in a bad mood all day. You just can't seem to abide having lazy people in your presence anymore. Does that fit with us? Possibly. It doesn't really fit with anything, so we'll look at what our options are. I'll get him to be less slothful when I'm around. So Septim Morm. So it'd be our Septim that we're looking at here. He is stubborn, he's slothful, and he's charitable. So it'd be less slothful when I'm around, or it grinds my gears, and it might cause distress if I lecture people just like that. I think that says that underneath there. I don't think we would be the type to... I don't know whether we'd be the type to go after him or not. See, he is charitable, so maybe... And he is... Well, he's scarred. I thought he was old there. That was the old one. Yeah, I think we'll just leave him alone. There's a chance we become stressed, though. But, we can cope. We'll just turn the other cheek. We'll be fine with that. People are being released from prisons. Nothing else is really happening in the realm. A lot of people being released from Rolders of the Gold Roads prison. Don't know what he's been doing. He's doing a lot of being raided a lot. Maybe it was some pirates got released. Lords of Cider Hill have approved the institution of the medium feudal taxes law. Oh, so that's our cousin has raised taxes. Of course he would. Typical. What are our taxes like? We all have small feudal taxes. Not the lowest, but small. We also have medium feudal levies. We could raise it, or we could lower it here. Probably don't need to do very much. We don't actually have that many vassals. We have 3. Are they even feudal? I think they might be. Well, we have one who is not. Mayor, a master, that's city. And the other one, let's have a look. He is also city. So yeah, I can't remember whether septims are like... No, that'd be church taxation, yeah. So yeah, we don't have any feudal stuff to go on. We only have city and church. How much do they give us? City, we're making quite a lot from our city tax, but not so much from our church. Their opinion of us is pretty high, so not really much more we can do about that. We'll just keep getting our money. We could raise taxes on the city and try and get a little bit more out of them, but we would also lower their opinion, so they would give us less money anyway, and raising taxes doesn't really seem like something we need to be doing. My liege, I've collected a tithe in New Barrel. The money should reach you together with this letter. Your humble steward, Nelson Fossoway. Perfect. Is he related to us? Oh, it's our father. Oh, well, that's very good of him. Doing good work there. Get some money. We could hold Attorney of New Barrel, but we will leave that for just now. A close friend of yours has served on Lord Gorman's council for some time now. It is a position they are well suited for. So our friend is also on the council. Our Lord Allen's opinion of Sir Raymond changes by 20 supports my council membership. Okay, we're also in the council, which I guess is why we get this event. I'm trying to figure out if we can see... Liege is cruel. Justicar. What's Justicar in the old world? That would be, Chancellor? I'm trying to remember what it is in vanilla, so I can work out exactly what it is. Okay, so basically he's the high diplomacy guy. Yeah, he's pretty suited to it. Good. Good to know. Getting a little bit more money. Nothing's really happening in the realm right now. Ooh! That's interesting. Leo Tyrell attempted to imprison Stefan Fossoway and failed. And now, the army of Captain Ronald of Cider Hill our cousin is in revolt against our liege's rule. Now that's interesting. Well, we'll want to help with that. We can't actually raise our men to help out right now because we just get destroyed. But we might want to raise our men once we see where our liege's men are coming from, and then go and help siege down Cider Hill. This is, yeah, that's not seemed like a good move by our cousin over there. Right, if he makes it to Highgarden, we can now raise our troops, and we will, of course, lead them ourselves. Why can't we lead them ourselves? Oh, we must already be leading one of our liege's troops. Would that be right? I'm trying to see if it says, maybe we're forbidden from leading troops. How would I find that out? It doesn't actually tell you. But I guess that would be what it must be. We must be forbidden from leading troops. Or we could forbid ourselves from leading armies and then allow ourselves to lead our own army. Let's try that. Nope, we cannot lead this army for some reason. Okay. Maybe do we have to be a commander of our own army? Nope, we can only have 2 commanders, so I don't know why. We must be leading one of our liege's armies, and he must override us. So who do we want in charge of it? Well, we probably want our person who's good at being on the flank, and then our other person in the center. Good. We'll just head on to Cider Hall. Go and siege down our... Oh, maybe we can go and join in this fight here. See if we can help out our elite... Ooh, he's getting beaten up quite badly. My zeal and religious beliefs have led me to become more respected and given me more prestige. If I had known this sooner. Oh, so we got some nice prestige. A man claiming to be a lord who disappeared 7 years ago has found his way to my castle. He sings of the children of the forest, and some say his songs are prophetic. Because we have Gregorius, we would love to hear him sing. That seems like we should choose. It seems like if we get an option like this where we have a trait that gives us a special option, we should always choose it. So we get diplomacy and stewardship. Very nice. Now I would like to head into this fight. He still has low morale, so we should be able to win it. Oh, he actually got his morale back. Maybe our liege will come and join in though. He's got a few troops nearby. Yeah, he's got 2,000 here who could easily join in. Is this... Yeah, we lost one of our flanks already though, which is a little unfortunate. Well, we'll see how we do. Liege, you want to join in? Nope. Well, it was a valiant attack, but we did not succeed. I'm assuming that we are... Yeah, our liege is at war with them. I guess we just can't see our liege's troops because we're not meant to actually go to war with them. Oh yeah, I want to join in this fight. 23,000? Definitely want to be in here. I assume we're leading our liege's armies. Oh no. His army is dead. We will go to Cider Hill and see what we can do there. Try and siege it down a little bit. I heard about a mad woman who tries to... I heard about the mad woman who tries to blackmail Sir Garce before my friend Sir Garce came to me and asked for help. Sir Garce isn't known for his diplomacy, and as desperate as he is, it is even more likely Sir Garce would handle the situation with less tact than needed. Okay, so we can either help him. So this is our friend Sir Garce. Helping him seems like a good idea. Don't get me involved. Mad woman doesn't seem like a good idea. Or the blackmailer is mad. If you want no, we're going to just help him because he needs help. That seems like a good idea. Our friend likes us more. It's the honourable thing to do. We'll start helping to siege down this for our liege. After many months studying the campaigns of Sir Garth VII, Gardener, you have acquired many fascinating insights and gained a new wisdom in military matters. You realise that the art of war might be well worth studying. I shall be a master of strategy. Perfect. Get some more martial score there. Someone else being released from the Gold Roads prison. Arson of the George Wilding's Revolt has usurped the title of Chiefdom of the Gorge from Halleck of Ruddy Hill. Okay. Where exactly is this? Oh, okay, so we got this because of something up there. That was happening up here. That's not part of the wall, is it? Or wasn't part of the wall? How would I find that out? I would go to Chiefdom. History was held by Halleck. Nope. Don't know why we got that event, but it is interesting. Let's continue beating up our cousin. Ooh, okay, we had something there. Darren attempted to imprison someone. Okay. I just saw the king level title. Well, the king border. I thought that was worth looking at. It's a bit awkward here because we have a king over here, King Daemon, and we also have a King Darren. So they're both kings, but one of them's got a different title. People being released from dungeons. Okay. Got a lot of releasing from dungeons happening here. Oh, he has Lord Stefan of Cider Hall has accepted Lord Paramount Leo the Longthorn's peace offer. Good. We'll go and disband our troops. Wait, we can disband our troops here, I think. Yeah. Oh, well, that's good. So who controls Cider Hall now? It's Lord Stefan controls Cider Hall still. Okay, but he is imprisoned. Well, maybe we can get our claim on him soon and take the land back for the rightful Fossoways. Okay, Roland Withers. I thought I saw Stefan there. Oh, that's just the revolt was won. Okay. Interested in seeing what he does with Stefan. He'll probably just release him for a ransom, or just release him without the ransom if he can't pay. At age 0, Liza Tully died stillborn, so that would be... Oh, the Riverland's daughter died stillborn. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Well, at least they have 2 other children. Your Septim Morin reports that Septim Morin of New Barrel has been humbled by your endless generosity to the poor in New Barrel. The peasants are singing your name. A job well done. Ah, so the peasants like me a lot because our Septim has been doing a good job, like with charity work. Is that what we have them doing? Yeah, that's not too bad. Job well done. Definitely. All of our council members are succeeding. This is unusual. Oh, did our spy master just die, or did he leave? Let's go to that. Richard Riesling, was he our spy master? I don't think he was. Can't find out what happened to our spy master. Oh well, we will appoint a new one. Who do we want to appoint? Probably just somebody who has high opinion of us. We could appoint our bodyguard, our new bodyguard, Hedge Knight guy, as the spy master. He was the Hedge Knight, wasn't he? Trained fighter, knight. I think he was. Yeah. Well, that kind of makes sense for him to be our spy master, in a way. Or we could have our wife. It doesn't make sense in terms of game mechanics. So yeah, we'll with Malin, because someone we trust, and then we will get him to scheme, just to find out what's happening. Oh, you can scheme in these ones as well. Is that because this is what our liege controls? Yes, that's because that's what our liege controls. Yep, that makes sense. Oh, I saw it there. Lord Stefan has been released. Oh, he got away with it, did he? Oh, that's not good. Well, we will definitely try and get that land from him. Oh, I saw him pop up again. Lord Stefan has founded the Crown Loyalist faction. Really? Of Cider Hill has found Crown Loyalists. Oh, so that must be, yeah, we can only look at factions that are underneath our Duke and factions that are underneath us. But he is, because he is currently underneath Lord Paramount Leo, he is allowed to do factions that I believe are underneath King's Landing, possibly? Either that or Crown Loyalist also means for Paramount Leo, so it's interesting. So he's kind of, what he's done is he's got caught doing something that he shouldn't do, And then he's just like, nope, we will, I'll just support the crown. Of course I will. I'm good, honest. Yeah, he's deceitful and we will strip him of his lands. Anyway, I think it's time to end the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.